everyone, welcome back to Dimitra's Dishes. So spring has sprung, and during spring I love to incorporate fresh asparagus in as many recipes as I can. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a delicious asparagus salad full of fresh and bright flavors, beautiful colors. It's going to be the perfect side to any meal, but you could definitely make this a meal in itself by eating it just like this if you want to go vegetarian every now and then, or you can put a poached egg on top or some boiled eggs on top. You get what I'm talking about. A very simple dish that comes together in under 20 minutes with so much flavor. Let's go over the ingredients and then we're gonna get started. We're gonna need some fresh asparagus, some dried figs, salt, pepper, some green scallions, some bell peppers, feta cheese, olives, a few radishes, cherry or grape tomatoes. We're gonna need a little bit of red onion, fresh rosemary, some dried oregano, balsamic vinegar, a little bit of Greek honey, and some good quality Greek olive oil. So we're just gonna snap off the ends that are very hard and woody of the asparagus and just discard those. Once your asparagus is prepared, just go ahead and drizzle some olive oil on top, sprinkle some salt and black pepper, pop them under the broiler and let them cook for about 6 to 8 minutes or until they're tender and they begin to get charred on top. You could also do this on top of a grill. They'll get a nice smoky flavor. So while the asparagus is cooking, you're just gonna wanna go ahead and prep all the rest of your vegetables. I'm gonna use about just a quarter of a red onion and I'm gonna chop it really small. Go ahead and put the onion in your mixing bowl. Now we're gonna finally chop the green part of the scallions. If you like the white part, go ahead and put the white part in. Now we're gonna finally slice the bell peppers. And then we're just gonna slice the tomatoes in half. And then go ahead and finally slice the radishes. The radishes are gonna add that really nice peppery crunch to the salad. And then go ahead and slice your Kalamata olives or whatever your favorite olives are. Go ahead and use those. Now go ahead and chop up the dried figs or whatever dried fruit you're using. You could surely use dates in this recipe. You can use some dried cranberries or even some dried apricots are really pretty in this and they taste fantastic. Now we're gonna move on to making the dressing. So for the dressing, I like to make a balsamic vinaigrette just because I love the sweetness, the slight sweetness that it has. It's just, balsamic vinaigrette happens to be one of my favorite salad dressings. So I'm gonna go ahead and finally chop some fresh rosemary. You can totally use some parsley in this. Even some basil would be really nice in this. I love the kick that rosemary has. It's very bright, very fresh, very woodsy. Then in a mixing bowl, I'm gonna go ahead and combine some olive oil. Really good quality olive oil when you're making salad dressings. A little bit of Greek honey for that delicious sweetness. Just a little bit, about a tablespoon or so is all you need. And some balsamic vinegar. And because I like to season all the way, I'm gonna put a tiny pinch of salt in here. Whisk it all up, but before I whisk it up, I need to add my rosemary to it. You can definitely add about half a teaspoon or a teaspoon of sumac. Sumac is gonna add a little extra tang. It's very nice, it's a very nice Mediterranean flavor. Whisk this all together until it's emulsified. And then go ahead and pour it over the vegetables that you've chopped up. And then just a little bit of dried oregano. Guys, you see how much flavor is in this? Mix it all up to toss everything. I should say toss it all up so that everything gets nice and coated. And then last but not least is some feta cheese. If you want to keep this vegan, that's fine. You can leave the feta cheese out. But if you're like me, I think somebody sent me a message once and said that they could see me in my old age. Hopefully I'll get there. You know how some older ladies or grandparents like to give candy to little kids? Well, they said they could see me handing out feta cheese. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I would totally do that. Who doesn't love feta cheese? So you can take the asparagus and make a bed of it on your serving dish and then just top it off with a salad that has the balsamic vinaigrette on top. Or you can take the asparagus and chop it up into small pieces and just mix it into the salad. I would honestly double the amount of asparagus. This asparagus that I bought this time from the supermarket turned out to be really thin. It's still gonna be delicious because there's so much flavor in it, but for my taste, I think I would definitely double the amount. I'm just gonna go with making a bed on the bottom of the plate, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put the salad on top of it. This salad looks amazing and it tastes even better than it looks. You can get the recipe on the website www.dimitrasdishes.com. Go over to the website and print the recipe out, or you can get all the measurements and the instructions underneath the video in the description box down below. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Yes, us.